Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action. And the Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brand. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the tight end grabs it over the middle. They finally get it down, but a big play to the 46.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's McClellan. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded with not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. No, he doesn't hang on. Almost intercepted on the perimeter there. Couldn't make the play, but it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Here's the handoff. There's a stiff arm. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Touchdown, Ducks. They capped the drive with 6 points. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Graham. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Just a great play by the running back here. Finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in the calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the run, it's McClellan. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. And it's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Shotgun, empty backfield on second and inches. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's McClellan. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back. It's Moore. Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the vertical stop him for a loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down coming up after that running play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Moore. Quick throw to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Pass complete on a crossing route. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Bringing pressure. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or have to settle for 3? Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Touchdown, Oregon. A huge defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now. shredded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, set.
Bringing it out. It's Graham. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Ohio State Buckeyes take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They become... one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw. It's Moran. He's running out of time here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. With the catch, it's Hayes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nowhere to go. That ball, that's a safety for the defense. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play.
Chris, I wouldn't be surprised if you see him take him out of the game after that play. When do you ever see someone lose this many yards on one play? It may be the most inexcusable safety we've ever seen.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
With the score, Oregon 37, Ohio State 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. You need a yard here at 4th down to keep this drive alive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State 7.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, Lizzie. Set. Ready, go.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Moran. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Grinding away with their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Back to pass. It's Smith. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Trying to run it. It's Hill. Going through the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Point after, up and good.
51, Ohio State, 7.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Moran. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Hayes. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Jackrabbit. Go. Go.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game.